two new riders now. We're going to look at Fabio Aru and Richie Porte. We'll start with Aru, who is the 2015 winner of the Vuelta a España. Same year he finished second at the Giro with and sort of a very good run of third at the Giro, second at the Giro, fifth at the Vuelta, won the Vuelta. 2015 obviously was a very good year. 2017 he had a good year, fifth at his second tour, 13th at the Vuelta, but that Vuelta and this last season, we didn't see Aru anywhere near competing, really. He was incredibly innocuous at the Giro, apart from a random fourth place in a time trial. But he was losing time left, right, and centre, on par with Froome in that opening first week and a half. And at the Vuelta, he was an innocuous 23rd. He seems to be, out of the ones that I've mentioned so far, the most temperamental, in the sense that if something in a race is bothering him, it will really affect him for the rest of the race. He'll struggle to, focus on the race and focus on the ride. I think he's got the ability to do it. He can ride up mountains really well. His guts is, he's got a lot of guts to go out on the attack, which is what we don't see very often. But something's still missing from Fabio. That consistency. I think he had a very good Tour 2017, got ill towards the end and tailed off, but he was in the fight for the podium. We know he can do it, and last year could have just been a bad year. We all know that riders have them. Kittle's had it on and off, Quintana, and things like that. So maybe it was just him, having an off season. A new team can do that. Obviously, he went from Astana to UAE. Second season is normally when better things happen. So there's hope for Fabio. Richie Porte is the next one. He's an odd one. Everyone tips him as this big favourite to win Grand Tours, particularly the Tour, which he's focused on the last couple of years. But if you look at his record in Grand Tours, he has finished inside the top 20 3 times. First ever Grand Tour at the Giro in 2010, where he finished 7th, rode in pink for a couple of days, but that was only really because of that stage to Aquila, which the front group, including David Arroyo, Wiggins, Sastre, gained 20 odd minutes. So, 2013 Tour, he finished 19th in the service of Froome, and his first taste of leading a Grand Tour for the big time on his own, he finished 5th at the 2016 Tour de France. Apart from that, he's not done very much. He's very good at the week-long stage races. Double winner at Paris-Nice, winner at Catalonia, Romandy and Tour of Switzerland last season. But in the 3 weeks is where he struggles. We can talk about him struggling to stay on the bike, and things like that. Yeah, his bike handling isn't the best. 2017 Tour going down to Mont du Chat. He took a stupid risk that he shouldn't have, came down, ended his race. Last year's Tour, he was unlucky with a crash just before the cobbles had even started. So luck hasn't been on his side, yes, but when it has been, something still doesn't go quite right for Richie Porte. He's 33, 34 now. So I think time is definitely running out. I think if I was Richie, is focusing on the tour again. I think if everything goes well, he can podium. Do I think he can win? I don't know. But we said that about Thomas, and G went on to win last year's tour. We will see. He had his typical Wollonga Hill win at the Tour Down Under. Will probably go on and win a couple of stage races, but I don't think he will win a Grand Tour, which will be a surprise to many. But I just don't see it myself. So yeah, that's a wrap for episode 2 of those who have a point to prove. That's for the 2019 season. We'll take a bit of a different choice next episode, and we'll go down the Cobble Classics contenders and see the 3 that I have picked out that need to improve or need to prove themselves this year. So we'll see you then.